The Anatomy of Fear, A Mortal Mind Unabridged by Valerie Lynn Stevens. Part 26. I resent them most for their joy, the ease of their bodies, the quicksilver gaiety of their laughter, the seeming clarity of their minds. But most of all, I resent them for their adaptability and disguise. Misery, born from the parthenogenic egg of illusion. The question is not what is fact or what is fiction. The question is, can we separate fact from fiction when the innards so exactingly mold the outwards? Will you separate what is essential and most expedient from what is not? Yet again, the age-old inquiry of what is real? Is it a quantity over quality thing or a quality over quantity thing? Or are we here dealing with something so profoundly complex and intangible that such classifications are not only inadequate for its analytical cogency, but deign not even worthy of it? Yet more often than not, the lure of delusion is much more enticing. It is an irresistible surrender, giving yourself to self-contained and self-maintained delirium. The seduction is at first subtle and gradual, yet once you succumb, drags you under, drawing you into its filthy, fuzzy flesh to rape you repeatedly from within, until you begin to like it, and what was once an assault and sodomization uninvited becomes a vehement lust for enmeshment. For it is a flame that will always burn. It is a flame no new passion can easily replace, for fear is the first, middle, and last name of this slithery suitor, juggling the alternate masks of have and have not, with a lean, mean mask conditioned only for the shortest kill. When Narcissus fell in love with his own reflection, the sun grieved. It still weeps today. There's so much that we all want, but fear is often weightier than desire. My flame still burns, but I have suffused it to a mere dwindling kindle. When I open my mouth, I carry a flaming torch, but my body never ceases to betray me. My mind is a Chinese box. The key, there is none. Only the whims of my own will to accept that the only way to open it is by not trying at all. Greatness must be left to edify itself. It knows no other way. It is natural. Let it flow. Let it ooze. Let it go. Better yet, let it spew forth from every pore. Spontaneity brings forth far more gain, even in its most reckless forms. Ask anyone. Protocol breeds only shame and insolence. I got the role, and guess what? I didn't even have to audition, and I play it just as well as anyone else, perhaps better. But both my weakness and my strength has always been to never do anything unless I feel it has meaning. Yet what I have discovered to have meaning doesn't necessarily make sense, at least to the ecumenical authorities of exigency and expediency. And what makes sense seems to have little to no ultimate meaning. Hence, the old Cartesian torture chamber continues to exhibit its wares. Yet even understanding the metaphysical mechanics behind how the heart will always be at odds with the intellect, or the spirit will always battle the so-called flesh, still places us at odds, perhaps even more so. All I can declare in this moment is that I reject everything from now on that does not advocate these things: freedom of expression and truth in being. This is the only salvation of those of our kind. This is our joy at ease. We must become fully who we are to avoid becoming that which we dread. Let it flow, let it go, let it ooze, let it spew, let yourself seethe.